Hello everyone, welcome back to the Robo Samurai channel. Today I'll be reviewing this 2-pack of Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy, Skywarp and Thundercracker. And here they are. Look at how cool they are. These are some of the best molds ever. I think that these are based off of the original Generations mold. I know they are. But I think this is way more improved. So if you're thinking about okay, should I get these? I'm going to recommend it right off the top because I think that they're fantastic. Now, I bought these a while ago. Think about them from Target. These are available for pre-order at BigBadToyStore.com. I am not sponsored by them. I am going to point them out to you if I find out that something is potentially, you're able to get it from one of the toy websites, or if it's available from somewhere else. So I think that this is an excellent set. Here, of course, is the box with all the artwork, and everything that you need to see on it is right there. And it's a 2-pack made out of coagulated cardboard. Okay, so here is Skywarp, and I think that he looks fantastic. He's got that ankle pivot right here, or they call it ankle tilt. It does take this wing with it on this side. He has this... He has a rotation here. He has a rotation here at the bicep. He has this. He can get his. You can get that ankle. I mean, not ankle. Sorry, elbow. Tilted all that way. This is on a ball joint, and yeah, if you take a look at his face, it's in a screaming pose. The other ones don't have that, and I'll show you what I mean by the other ones. So. His wrists do not rotate. None of these Seekers, at least on this set, do. He's got his... this is a great option as well, and I do like this. I like how that you can angle these back and kind of get the wings a little bit more, maybe screen accurate-ish, if you will. But I just love the posing option. This is a fantastic little figure. So let's straighten him out and see here. And here's what it looks like when you do this. So... And then Thundercracker is pretty much the same. And here's what his face looks like up close. Let's see if it'll focus for us. Focus. There we go. And it almost looks like he has a frown right there. See that? So he has some really good paint work on him. They all have these great Decepticon symbols on the back. Yeah, and they still have that whole... I love this. This is such a great figure. And it's fantastic, and I highly recommend picking up this set. We will go through the transformation, but first, let's take a... I'm going to bring Starscream into the mix, and you can see his face there. It's about the same. There's no smile or smirk. I don't know if there's supposed to be. It would be neat if he had one. This is. I'm not going to be reviewing this. I'm just going to be doing this for comparison. I got this as part of the Earthrise set. Well, it wasn't an Earthrise set, but... And you can see it's the same mold. I'm going to show you how to transform one and then show you the alt modes on them, but all three of them. So, but right now we're talking about these two here. So I will go on ahead and start the transformation process with this one, and then we'll flip and we'll see what all the alt modes look like and how they compare at the end. So the first thing you want to do, I'm going to set aside Thundercracker. If you want to do that, you can. Take off his guns. Then we're going to take, and just a lot like the thrust figure that I reviewed, it's the same exact mechanism. So you're going to take this, open up this piece here, then on this double joint, make sure that this piece right here goes into that hole right there. So you'll see it'll just fit straight into there. Close that up and in there, and do that. Do the same thing on the other side. And then fold the wrists in just like that. So he looks like that. Fantastic. I'm going to go on ahead and tab those legs together so we have something a little bit more to work with. Okay, so the next thing is and you can keep these kind of out of the way, just a touch. They do that bit of articulation. And we're going to open up this chest piece. They have these locks on them if you take a look. And right here. Okay, thusly, you can see it right there. We want to just kind of lift it up and over. Do the same thing on this side. Take the nose cone from the back and flip it over the head. It should fit right over it. Take and pull this out on the double joint, flip it around and pull it on this side, and then snap it into the back right there. Then you're going to take these arms, fold them in just like that, and then close this back up. Snap them in thusly, actually. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit of snap, but that should be what they look like right there, all locked in there, and those pieces there. And this should be all kind of flush-like. All right. Now, we've got the wings back here. We're going to open up the knees, and if you look at the knees right here, there is a peg and a slot, and that's what you want to do. You want to take those and you want to open them up. Actually, I think you can take these feet and just collapse them on top of each other so they look like that. There you go. Now, we can open these up just a bit more so you can kind of see what's going on in here. We're going to collapse the legs, and what I like to do here is move this hip skirt piece out of the way, fold this down, pull this up, and go like this. Then get these tucked in all the way. They should be tucked in. You can push in with your thumbs like this, so you have something like that, and then you can come up here and then raise these up and snap them in here. All right, then you can go on ahead. This skirt, keep it up. Unlike the thrust one, we're going to push them all the way in, and then we're going to close the skirt on top of it. All right, and then we're going to flip these up, and if you look, there's a slot right here, and that's going to fit right there. And you can see from this angle, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it from this angle. And you can see, you can angle it out using the foot, and then you can plug it in just like that. Open this up, flip this down, and then you're going to take this, and there's a little tiny peg right there, and it'll fit right on top of that. And if this comes out a little bit, no big deal. You can just push it right back in. There's another peg back here as well. There's a peg there, and there's a peg up front. So make sure you get that one and that one for a nice flush look on that. Take his guns, mount them right here, and there you go. And there's Skywarp in his jet mode. And just a moment here, I'll get the other ones in their jet modes as well. Okay, everyone, and here is Thundercracker in his alt mode. And yeah, what a great set. Let's take a look at this real quick. You can see it here. It's got the Decepticon symbols, and just overall looking pretty good. Yeah, it's got the bottom. It's looking a little bit like, hey, there's a squished robot up in there, but seriously, it's not that bad of a problem. I don't have a problem with it, because the original G1s, it was a very similar situation. You can see here what these guys look like here, and they're just sharp, full of detail. Everything's well put together, just fun. And I might put a Decepticon symbol on the nose. I don't know yet. So yeah, here they are, and just for comparison here, we're going to go on ahead and here's Starscream, you know, and yeah, what a great job. Yeah, it's an improvement on an old mold, but I love it. Now, if you want to see all the other points of articulation, please check out my thrust video. Let me see here. There we go. This thing should sit up nice and tight on these. So, anyway, look at my thrust video. It's pretty much similar to this. You know, it's the same mold. It's just they look different, and that's the way it was in the original G1 as well. So, yeah, I highly recommend this set. Like I said, you can and now the set does not include Starscream. Okay. It includes these guys here. So yeah, Big Bad Toy Store is definitely having a pre-order that is open for it, so I would highly recommend getting into it. Hey, thanks everyone for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to watch more of my Transformers reviews, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.